I come from this movement. I walked in your shoes. I was a former nursing home worker and I worked in a hospital, Mount Sinai to be Pacific. So I understand what it feels like to walk into a job every single day with your head held high, with the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you're underappreciated. They give you pizza parties and say thank you. After you just work 16, sometimes 24 hours, because they ain't got nobody. Because the morale is low. Because they done beat you down so much and held you accountable for things that are out of your control. Expect you to do the job of 5 or 6 people, but pay you for 1. Where the hell they do that at? In the hospitals, in the nursing homes. They want you to make a miracle. They act like you all are running off fuel or something, where the tank is almost empty. Okay? The wear and tear on your body, I know what that feels like. You walk in, you're energetic. By the time you leave, you're lynched over, and you're trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it to my car or to the bus stop and still try to make it home to my family safe. We're taking care of human beings. Human beings. Yes, they said you weren't essential. We knew that when we took the job. Because the thing that my instructor told me was that you will never lose a job in healthcare because everybody needs healthcare. What they didn't tell us was that you were going to be working with 20, maybe 30 people, sometimes 8, 10, 11, who knows? I ain't been there in a minute, so I don't know how many of y'all working with now, but I know you're working with too damn many, okay? They didn't tell you that they were going to pay you low wages. They didn't tell you that these folks weren't going to appreciate you. They were going to look past you. They didn't say that. They didn't say that you were going to have to work 4 times harder or that you were going to be living paycheck to paycheck, that you were going to have to make some of the toughest decisions in your life. Put food on the table, pay for life-saving medication, miss out on teacher-parent conferences with your kids and stuff like that because you had to be at work because if you missed the day of your check, you couldn't pay your rent, you were in more debt. They didn't tell you all of that. But you did the work anyway, and you continue to do it anyway because you care. So who has your back? It is supposed to be us here in Springfield. So everybody want to run for office. They don't want to hold themselves accountable either. And that is why it's so important to have somebody who walked in your shoes like me, who understands the pressures of being in these facilities that wouldn't trade their jobs for yours a day if they had an opportunity to. This field is predominantly women, black women, brown women, white women, and wouldn't nobody do this work because they ain't got the guts to do it. Wouldn't nobody trade spaces with you all because they couldn't handle that pressure. So not only are you all keeping these institutions open, but damn it, they owe you. Because you make these facilities run. You keep the doors open with your labor that they exploit every single day. So I know what that feels like, and I'm standing with you all 10 toes down, always and forever. The fire that I have inside of me is because of you all, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't stand up here and fight every single day to make sure that folks who are on my side keep their word. Keep their word to make sure that we fix this short staffing crisis. Now, I'm looking here at all these tags on the hanger, and I'm getting not enough supplies. They still do that today. All of these tags, they owe us more staffing. We have safety net hospitals that are hanging on to dear life. They are critical to our communities. Most of them are located in predominantly black and brown communities. That should tell you something. They are the lifeline. They have to be fully funded. Fully funded. Some people, if we didn't have them, would have to travel miles and miles outside of the community just to get services. So we have to do our jobs. We have to hold each other accountable. And I thank you all for constantly showing up and showing out. You all do some of the most incredible work. You are so important to this field, and we need you. But these facilities have to raise the morale, they have to attract and retain workers, and they have to pay you all above of what the minimum wage said. It's just a stepping stone. It didn't say that you have to pay me at this minimum amount. It said that you have to compete in the market for my worth. And even when you all are not getting paid what you deserve, you still show up and do the work. You still show up and do the work because you care. So thank you. I love you. Safe staffing. We need the numbers there. They got to hire more people. Keep our safety nets open. Fund our safety net hospitals. Solidarity forever. Thank you all. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to keep up to date with news from the caucus. For more information on what I am working on, please follow me on social media using the links in the description below.